Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the video. If you haven't visited the channel before, please hit like and subscribe on the video. Anyway, what we're going to do is something a little different. I thought it would be fun to replicate a operation where the Germans are advancing east in Army Group South towards Stalingrad. The ultimate goal is to take Stalingrad, but to get there we have to do a few battles along the way. There is a town called Lysovo. It's actually a map in this game, and it's a precursor battle to the Battle of Stalingrad. So what I'm going to do is use this map that we're on, Resinae, that's easy enough to say. Let's use that. From Resinae we're going to go to Lysovo, then from Lysovo we're going to do a series of battles in Stalingrad, ending with the ultimate demise of the battle group. So the rough plan is going to be to create a blocking force somewhere along this stream or river or track or trail. I think it's a tiny little stream. Yep, there we go, right there. And then to head east and take this objective over here. Once we've taken this objective, we'll be consolidating there and pushing up to take this objective. Once we've taken this one, we'll do a reassessment, but I imagine we will then bounce southeast to take this objective at the windmill. This map is an old favorite map, works quite well, and I've fought a lot of battles on this terrain. Big open terrains, very good for tank fights. Okay, so I should also mention the game is set on hardcore, and I'm going to try and use equipment and forces that were correct for the timeline. So I'm going to be using equipment that became available in 42 and 41 for at least this part of the battle. Maybe we'll do a Kursk part that's a little later, but for right now we're looking at Operation Fiscreiher, which took place about June to November 1942.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please take a second to let everybody know by smashing that like and subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you'll really help the channel grow. Also, it would be absolutely brilliant if you could leave a comment and share your thoughts with everyone. Back to the show.
And I'm going to push that slightly right towards this direction. So Panzer III platoon is going to set up over here. And we've already encountered tanks. Tanks for that, Russia. Get it? Tanks for that. Never mind. And we're in the fight right away. Wasting very little time. The outlying, tell those guys to kind of back up here a little bit. The command group. The engineers are going to. Oh, we don't want the tanks to sit there like that. Drive them forward just a little bit so the top armor is not facing the enemy. That one looks okay. This one here needs to go down into the gully a little bit. And the engineers can place some sandbags. I do have a Kettenkrad, an engineer vehicle. These guys can place a couple of sandbags in front of the tanks. So they should be hull down right there. Excuse me. What tank did we have up here? T20. Oh, T34. Look at that. We're facing the good stuff. A T34-41. And we took it out. Good old German Fahrvergnügen. Vehicle engineering. Fahrvergnügen. And the Panzer IIIs are sorting this out. What do we have back there? Another T-34-41. Oh, that was bad. He can't see it, I don't think. So I've got 2-1 on this T-34 right now. Get him! Kill him! Neutralize him at least. There's enough rounds coming towards him that should win this fight. The T-34, as you may know already, is an exemplary good tank. Exceptionally good. Taking a lot of rounds. Ah, come on guys, get a good shot on it. Crew at least is getting their bell rung. Alright, how are we doing here? Can we repair you up? Don't have tank crews to pull in just yet. So let's go back to here. Pull the mortar up for a bit of fire suppression. Throw a Panzer II on the flank. And another Panzer II. My reconnaissance tanks out in the center here. I think I'll place them back here in the woods. Light woods, but woods nevertheless. Wow, that T-34 has soaked up so many rounds. Digging a trench over here. So that nice big mortar there, that 120. How many rounds do they have? Not a lot. Get that Panzer III repaired up. I think we finally... No, we haven't knocked out that T-34 yet. Man, that soaked up a lot of rounds. The mortar and the tanks are doing a good job, but flank the right side with this Panzer II. Panzer II has a 20mm autocannon, or 2 centimeter autocannon on it. T-34 is taking a lot of heat. Maybe I can get the Panzer II off to the side here and get a side shot. I'm sure it's already disabled from the amount of rounds it's taken. It's probably a ton heavier right now with all the amount of rounds that's sticking to the side or in the side of it. Come on, face forward, guys. The AI for the drivers seems to be very, very bad. So now we have some vehicle crews, and I'm going to put a crew back into that Panzer III. That lone mechanic there. Volker Schreiber is doing well. I'm sure he's got the soup of his crewmates inside. That should rattle him at least, getting hit from the flank. Wow, that is really taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of heat. Super heat. Oh, trapped. Gotta fix that. I imagine this guy is out of ammo right now. Yeah, out of HE. So bring up the supply truck. These guys have been firing away, I think, I hope. Nope, not doing too much. Move them a little closer. Oh, tank action. T-28 on fire. That T-34 is still alive. I can't believe that. That is amazing. Wonder if the guys have got out and fixed it a few times. I'm going to move a Panzer III to the side here, so this far Panzer III can move over and support this guy from the side. Somebody's still fighting from in there, or is that the machine gun? No, that is the machine gun. Engage! Feldwebel! Feldwebel Schultz! Do I have to take command? Completely out of rounds, really? Wow. That's a very dangerous spot to be in. These guys have rounds, so let's pour some rounds into the side. High explosive rounds. Okay, everybody do their thing. Can't believe there's no rounds left in this guy. I wonder if I didn't properly rearm. Pull him back to the supply area. Supply truck should start reloading these guys with ammo. And hopefully he will put a few rounds on here. Wow. Wow. They were out of everything. We're fixing that now. Dare I risk going into this? Is probably a really big mistake. I don't know if he'll have the weight to counterbalance the points for capture behind a T-34 or not, but and I'm dangerously close to friendly fire. How are they doing on rounds? They're doing a lot better, so they can move up. They're not completely full, but they're better than they were before. Back this guy up. And how many points do we have left? We have no points left in this guy, but supply team's doing their job. Now hopefully this guy will engage and take out that T-34 from the side. Fire one more high explosive. I want to capture that T-34. Wait for it to go green. If I can get a green shot there above the road tracks. Wow, look at the amount of damage they're taking. So let's go with the super AP. Trying to hit below the sloped armor. Got it. I think I got it. Yep. Okay, so go to machine gun and mow down the crew. So we've taken the first objective now, or we are taking it, I should say. And we want to move the Panzer IIIs up. Our captured Russian artillery gun can come back here. Our mortar can go in the dead ground there in the stream. That'll be soupy for them. And then the Panzer III can move up. Panzer III can move up. So we've taken our first objective. We've isolated a few. What's that? M3 Lee. That's a heavy tank too. Well, for this time period, it's a heavy tank. So now we can start advancing here. Let's pull an infantry squad and place them in there. Oops, Turret and gun need to be fixed. Oh, I need a crew in that. Wow. Negligent on my part. 3 crew. Let's steal 1 crewman and place him in there. Oh, they can pull forward. Panzer IIIs are doing a good job over on the right side here. Infantry gun's not sucking either. Them forward just a little bit. Just kind of want to hold here and let them break their nose as they come on to me. And then I'm going to advance with the left side. I'm going to push the Panzer II way out left. So they need to repair that puppy. That needs some repairs before we can advance. Put him up there. Just keep an eye on the right side, see how we're doing here. Not too bad. I'd be happy if he turned a little bit. Get that bow gun into action. The waves of Soviet infantry are trying to retake this objective. E for Echo. Wow. Getting stuck in the stream there. There we go. That should be a better position. I think I'll take one of the crew. This might be a bit early to do this, but try and repair that and capture it. That would be a noble one to capture. What's the turret number on it? Do they have turret numbers? .340, remember 340. I'm going to use that puppy. I think I'll push this tank up a little bit. Kind of protect the crew here while they're repairing. Probably going to take a little bit to repair. Let's throw another crewman in there. Let's have him repair as well. Cover that. Now, how are these guys doing back here? We're all repaired up. You did not repair. Do you not have repair kits? You have repair kits. Maybe you can't repair in that stream. You repaired up, so. Get ready to take this second objective. Then the Panzer II out to the flank. Oh, wrong Panzer II. Looking reasonably healthy. A minefield sign. This was the guy. There's the minefield sign. So I'm not going to push much further left. So there's a minefield between these two signs. And it's about this square. So I need to be very careful there. Maybe I'll come back and salvage some of those mines with my engineers later. And use them against the Ruskies. Ivan, the Russians. So I think we need to move the mortar over here. We'll leave the gun back there. How is my supply truck looking? 44 points, slowly building up. Get the driver out and steal that toolkit. And place it in the truck. Get back in, Private Kunstler. Schützenkunstler. I don't speak very good German. I've worked with some Germans. Very awesome and funny people. And I had a lot of fun with my time working with a few of my German friends. But I murder the language and they laugh at me. And that's okay, that's a good thing. Humor is good. Let's see if this mortar's got any... That's incendiary and that is smoke. So I'll place that and the supply truck close to it. Need a bigger supply truck. There is one, a half-track version. Same body, but it's got a half-track at the back chassis. Okay, it has more points. It has 2,000 points versus 1,000 points. Is that an Su-76? I think it is. Sadly, we can't use it. This tank here murdered the guys in the Maxim machine gun. Really? Okay, HE right there. Sometimes shooting offset does the same thing. We got him. So here we're going to be owning this battlefield very shortly. There is one objective left to take. We are going to be capturing some T-34s. Just checking these guys for toolkits. That's got no toolkits left, but they'll steal one from the other tanks. I hope. Yep. And now I can move these guys up. And I'll get an engineer over here to dig a trench. Where's the other engineer? Is he closer? Not by much. Okay, we'll start digging in over here. Put in a trench over here. T-34 is up and running. And we're looking solid for moving on to the final objective. Start scouting it out. Get a bit of fire suppression. Or suppressive fire. I think I'll take some of the crew, capture some of these tanks. There's a T-34, which we like. T-34 is a very good tank. Of course, the Germans took the design improvements of the T-34 and tried to make a better version of it and called it the Panther. But they may have over-designed it, that's what everybody says. Feel free to leave a comment on that if you have an opinion on that in the comment section. There's an old TV commercial where German superior vehicle engineering is advertised and they use the word Farfignugan. I have no idea what Farfignugan means, but that is... oh, another minefield up here. Looks like some Russians drove into the minefield in a previous battle. And I think we'll start moving on to this objective here. Leaving this one tank back here to defend. Well, let's deliver some firepower up forward. This tank's taking some heat from somebody. Time to call in the Luftwaffe. I'm aiming off center here because there's a chance that the blast will kill the crew, but the gun will stay alive or intact, or damaged but intact. And here is the Luftwaffe flying in. That's a big bomb and it destroyed the gun anyway. Oh well. Worth a try. They need to repair. Oh, do they not have repair kits? Yes, they do have repair kits, but they don't have crew. 3 crew in that one, 5 crew in that one. I can steal 2 crew out of that one and put them into that one. I normally carry 2 spare tank crews. I might need to start carrying more as I open up different slots. Alright, so there's an engineer back here. I think it's this guy with the rifle. Maybe not, maybe it's the guy with the submachine gun. No, rifle it is. Need him to advance up here. And should probably place a trench in here. Right in the middle of the road. So we'll see if this is heavily damaged. Yep, needs more work. And let's see how many can we safely move this forward where it can fire from behind cover like that building onto the objective. It's a nice thing about the mortars, high angle of fire. And we're going to start closing in on the final objective so we can declare victory. And again, this battle is representative of many small battles that were fought all the way during the advance, as the Germans advanced towards the Don River. And I think the Volga River too also is in the same area. But I could be wrong, I know nothing about Eastern European geography, or very little. Now back there somewhere is going to be an anti-tank gun, or a mortar, or an artillery piece that will make me very unhappy. These guys here, instead of going around the log, decided to use the log as an extra mobility device. Really, guys? Come on. Oh, this is funny. Wow. Like, let me move it. No, don't move it. Go straight ahead. It is the most direct route. Okay. I'll stop picking on the Germans. If any of my German friends are watching this, and they do, please leave a comment and let people know that you're having fun. Or if there's anything to correct me on, which I'm sure there is plenty to correct me on, go ahead and let me know. An easy one to pick on is my language or lack of ability to speak German. So as we move up here, I'm waiting for the big nasty surprise that always seems to be waiting behind the final objective, which is an anti-tank gun or a HE gun or a artillery piece that's giving me hell. Okay, so we can push right a little bit here. I bet you as I go up here with the Panzer II we get hit by something. This battle is representative of a spring rural area battle. Here we are taking the final objective. Again, as per usual, once I've taken this and we get the victory screen, I will go back and do the salvage and line up the salvage for the after the game show. We can see the German flag going up the pole here. We're looking good. What on earth is that? Oh, a dishka on a tripod. That'll be worth capturing actually, that'll make a good anti-aircraft gun. Do I have a spare crewman that can take that? How about some infantry? Get the poor bloody infantry up here. Here we are, the victory post. German flag flapping gently in the breeze, war-torn and gnarly, and the Panzer in the background and the Panzer III up front here. So there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gained victory. And I will stop the video here and do the salvage offline. Here we are, the victory post. German flag flapping gently in the breeze, war-torn and gnarly, and the Panzer in the background and the Panzer III up front here. So there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gained victory. And I will stop the video here and do the salvage offline.
Saxon hopes you enjoyed this episode. For more content like it, please support the channel by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let us hear your feedback and leave a comment too. Thanks for watching.